Hey, I'd like to welcome you to another episode of Money Matters Top Tips for Success, where each and every day I bring on new business owners, entrepreneurs, and executives and have them share their top tips for success with you. My name is Adam Torres. You can follow me on Instagram at AskAdamTorres. Keep up with my book releases, book tour schedule, signings, all that other good stuff. Always love to connect with you there. And as always, if you'd like to apply to become a co-author of one of my upcoming books, just head on over to the website, moneymatterstoptips.com, and click on Become an Author to apply. All right, so today I have a special guest, Brian Thomsen, on the line. He is Congressional Candidate over at PA-17. Brian, welcome to the show.
Thank you, Adam. I appreciate it very much.
So excited to get into why you're running and a little bit more about leadership and some other things that we kind of have planned out. But before we do that, I want to get a little bit into your background. So, I mean, you have some unique things here that I'm seeing. So Army Special Forces, Green Beret, education at Duke. I mean, where do you want to start in this?
Oh, my goodness. You know, if we want to get into all that stuff, we probably need to go back to the beginning and start off where I guess kind of had to find that drive and that wherewithal. Mm-hmm. You know, it was a challenging start, and some people would really grab onto this. I started with a family at just 17, so my high school sweetheart and I ended up having 4 children together. But that's a hard way to start a life, and that's really what made it sure that in life I had that drive and that determination to go forward. I had a family to take care of. So that was really the start of it. And
so I get it. So definitely a family guy. That's not easy. 4 kids, pretty young. So that being said, you know, you managed to persevere, grow a career, now running obviously for Congress. I mean, what was that next step in your life? So what was that next thing that kind of pushed you forward?
Exactly. You know, I ended up working in a factory shortly thereafter and trying to take care of my family. And growing into that role of working in the factory, I recognized how important it was to make the connections and collaborate with others. I didn't recognize that growing up, but realized how important it was to develop the relationships and having the rapport with those you work with. In that factory, I actually got to learn some of the leadership skills that I applied later on in life, where I had some opportunities to grow into working with others within my department and actually growing into my own department. So I had a middle management level position that was created for me so that I had my own crew working for me, and that was, you know, mid-20s. From there, I ended up volunteering and going to the military just because it provided better care for my family. In that, really saw the positive and negative aspects of leadership. Unfortunately, with the bureaucracy of the military, anything, I think, that has a large organization, you've got the bureaucracy within it. You see people that can be very, very poor managers or poor leaders in roles of management and directorship, and you see the impact on people that are subordinate to them. It's really disheartening, and that is kind of what I took into the drive for going into Special Forces. I saw it as a very strong meritocracy that rewarded people for the hard work and the drive and the diligence to strive for something better.
So that brings us now to your time in the Special Forces as a Green Beret. Tell us a little bit more about that.
Well, I think one of the things that really stands out is how people get selected for becoming a Green Beret. And it's 3 weeks, it's 24 days, and they put you through both individual and team type assessments. They do full psychological profiles on you. They find out where your limits are and then see if you will push yourself past them. It really is more of a measurement of how determined someone is. it comes down to, are you the right psychological profile, and are you willing to push past the pain and that voice in your head telling you that you should quit and asking you why you're doing this. So that assessment, that selection process really galvanized the value of a meritocracy for me. Mm-hmm. And even coming out of that, we had the Special Forces qualification course that you go through, which, my portion of it was 18 months. So once you get selected, you still have a year and a half to 2 years of training where you're still getting assessed and evaluated. So at every step, you know that you could lose that position for, finally getting your coveted Green Beret. That right there reminds you on a daily basis that what you did yesterday is great, but it really matters what you're doing today and what you're going to do tomorrow. It's self-reinforcing, pushing internally. If you want to get to the goal at the end, you're going to have to develop it. So I think that really speaks to the value of, evaluating yourself and knowing where you're trying to go.
Let's talk a little bit more about what you're doing now as a congressional candidate over at PA-17. So let's get into that. So what caused you to want to take this step?
Right, absolutely. I mean, I was in Special Forces for a while and left there and went and got my MBA from Duke. And between getting my MBA at Duke and Special Forces, I've been all over the world with the exception of South America, and have been involved with groups and leading groups, whether it be militarily or on the business side, and also the consulting and coaching part of that, all over the world in different cultures, different team sizes. And when it was presented to me about the opportunity, or really the revelation of the benefit that can be made from running for Congress and being a member of Congress, how you can really impact the people around you, the people in your district, and make a difference in not just your constituents, but the businesses in your district, the nonprofits, those that are trying to make a better life for themselves and those around them, small business owners. There's a tremendous amount of impact that can be made if somebody wants to in a congressional seat in the U.S. House. So that's really what's driving me, is that I've been able to make tremendous impacts in people's lives, individually, team-wise, all over the world. And now this is a broader opportunity to help a larger group of people. It really is amazing to see the opportunity out there and know that I've got the experience and skills to make a difference and to understand what people are going through and go fight for them.
Let's talk a little bit more about your district, so PA-17. So tell me a little bit more about that and the constituents that you want to help.
You know what really makes it stand out for me. The 17th District of Pennsylvania is on the outskirts of Pittsburgh, and in this district we've got affluent neighborhoods, we have older neighborhoods, we have heavy manufacturing, we have logistics, we have power generation, we have petrochemical plants, we have farmland, we have state forests. It really is a cross section of the demographics of the United States. I've got people with high education, people with very little education. We've got a broad section of most people in the United States right here. And to see that and to see how we can collaborate across those socioeconomic levels, across ideologies, across even political boundaries to make a difference for all of those here in the district. It really is a broad group of people that get to impact and communicate with and represent. And I won't say it's a challenge, but it's an honor to be able to represent the diversity that we have here.
Mm-hmm. What kind of opportunities do you see? Just like opportunity areas in PA-17. What are the things that they excite you in this collaboration?
Oh, I think the biggest thing here is that the foundation of the people here it's very blue collar, it's very hard work. And granted, we've got broad socioeconomic levels here, but the foundation of Pittsburgh, of Steel City, really is the hard work mentality. You know, we're the eastern edge of the Rust Belt, and people would say that the foundation or the basis of the Rust Belt for all the manufacturing, the steel mills that have been here, the heavy manufacturing that's here. What really excites me about it is we've got a population that is determined to work hard at whatever it is to take care of their families, take care of their communities, take care of their neighbors. That's the biggest excitement that I've got is the people here are willing to work hard like I'm going to work hard. And there's great similarity there. So it is exciting for me.
That's awesome. And so about running out of time here, I can talk to you all day about this, and sounds like an amazing campaign and what you're going to do in PA-17. So final words. I know a lot of people in Pennsylvania be listening to this. Final words to your voters out there. What do you want to tell them?
Right. Final words are that, look, it's best to know where you are and where you're trying to get to. If you know where you're at, if you know what's going on around you, set your sights real high, set goals for yourselves, look where you want to go, and then do everything in your power to try and get there. You know, we live in America. This is the land of the American dream, the opportunities that people come from all over the world to try and seek after. We've got every opportunity available. People need to work hard and drive towards those goals to achieve their dreams. That's what I think we're doing here right now.
That's awesome, and I love it, and I completely agree. No place like this. I mean, the opportunity, it's just an amazing thing. And I'm from the Midwest, and I spent some time in Pennsylvania and all around that area. So I know the people that you're talking about over there, and you're right. They are those amazing, hardworking people that help build this country and that continue to keep it going, that don't always get the recognition or the media or the whatever it is that some people think is of value. Well, to me, I think what they're doing is of value, and I definitely appreciate you coming on the show today, Brian, to represent your district, PA-17, and to also tell them your background and your message, and definitely wishing you the best of luck, and doing all you can to give back and to help your people. So thank you for that, and thank you for coming on the show. So it's been a great time. I absolutely enjoyed the conversation. I can talk to you all day, and we're definitely going to, I already know, I'm going to be telling Jameson, who's running your campaign, I'm going to say, come on, we need Brian back. I need some more out of him. What's going on? What's the updates? I want some more. Don't get me started here. But again, thanks again for coming on the show, and have a great rest of your week.
Thank you much, Adam. I appreciate it. You too.